You may be thinking that hiring a full-time virtual assistant means going all in with the full-time role, handing off everything at once. That's a quick way to waste your money and to overwhelm yourself trying to fill your VA's time. Stick around because today we're debunking why you do not need a full-time VA to transform your workload and what you should do instead to save money and to grow smarter. I'm Nicole Magelson, founder and CEO of Alpine Virtual, where we have saved business owners over 100,000 hours with virtual assistant support. Welcome to our VA Myth series, where we cut through the noise about virtual assistants. As someone who has built Alpine Virtual from the ground up and has helped hundreds of business leaders reclaim their time, I'm here to tackle a really big misconception that I hear a lot, and that is the belief that you need a full-time virtual assistant to make a real impact. The reality is most business owners do not. I speak from our clients' experience and from my experience about why a full-time VA isn't always the answer. I'm going to back it up with stats and give you some actionable steps to make a VA work for you without overcomplicating your life. So let's dive into the myth, I need a full-time VA to get real help. It's an easy trap to fall into. If you're a founder and you're buried in work like invoicing, bookkeeping, managing CRMs, emails, scheduling, or customer inquiries, you likely feel like you could hire a 40-hour per week in-person assistant, and you could. But the truth is that VAs are proven to be quicker and to be more effective, to take less time to complete tasks. Also, most CEOs and small business owners don't have 40 hours worth of high-value tasks to delegate right away. A 2025 report from the Virtual Assistants Institute found that entrepreneurs regain an average of 15 hours per week by delegating to VAs, meaning that a part-time VA is often plenty to start. Hiring a full-time VA too soon can mean paying for unused hours, setting vague priorities, micromanaging to justify their time, none of which is going to serve you or your business. Here's what we have learned at Alpine. Most business owners need 10 to 20 hours a week of VA support to see the results that they want to see. A 2024 My Outdesk study showed that businesses that are using VAs for 20 hours per week or less boosted workflow efficiency by 35% just from offloading repetitive tasks. So the goal isn't to dump everything onto a VA, it's to delegate the right tasks so that you can focus on what's going to drive your growth, like strategy, like client relationships or product innovation. A part-time VA can save you thousands while giving you back hours. So for an example, a US-based VA working 20 hours a week costs about $2,500 monthly compared to $4,000 to $6,000 for a full-time employee, which is going to save a ton on operational costs. So how do you make those 10 to 20 hours count? It's about focusing on high ROI tasks, ones that are going to give you time or drive your revenue. So at Alpine, we guide clients to track their work per week and identify tasks that are eating up their time but don't require their unique expertise. So think calendar management. Over 20% of VAs users delegate this, or email filtering, customer support, invoicing, research. Skip the low-value busy work like organizing files just so that you can stay tidy unless it's part of a larger system. Ask, does this task free me up to grow my business? If not, hold off on delegating it. Prioritize tasks that take you over an hour a week or block your focus on growth. For instance, a VA handling customer inquiries can save you 10 hours weekly, letting you focus on landing new clients. At Alpine, our approach is built on flexibility. So instead of locking you into a full-time hire, we start with a part-time VA, let's say 10 or 20 hours a week, tackling your most time-consuming repetitive tasks. As your needs grow, you can scale up hours or add specialized support like VAs who focus on marketing or project coordination. This keeps costs low and lets you test what works for you without overcommitting. A 2025 There Is Talent article shows that 40% of VAs now use AI to boost efficiency in tasks like scheduling or data entry. So even part-time support is going to pack a punch. This model adapts to your business, ensuring you're never overpaying for hours that you don't need. One of our clients, a marketing agency founder who was drowning in admin and in client work, he was completing projects for clients, he was billing and invoicing, he was doing client emails, social media scheduling, meeting coordination. He thought that a full-time VA was his only option. We started him with a VA at 10 hours a week, which covered all of the support that he needed. That freed him up to pitch new clients, which boosted his close rate by 30% in 3 months. As his business grew, we scaled to 20 hours and we added CRM setup. And he told us the best part about Alpine Virtual is that you can start small. And as our company evolved, we were able to scale that up. And now we have one of our top performers. So by staying lean, he saved thousands compared to a full-time hire, and he got better results. Are you ready to make this work for you? Here's how to start based on what we've seen work for hundreds of our Alpine clients. First, audit your time. Log your tasks per week. Highlight repetitive or non-strategic tasks taking over an hour weekly. We have a free time audit worksheet that covers exactly what tasks are draining your productivity. This is what you'll want to delegate. So prioritize high ROI tasks. Delegate tasks that free you up for growth, like sales strategy over busy work. Start small. Hire a VA for maybe 10 hours a week. A 2024 My Outdesk report shows that businesses save $11,000 annually by starting part-time instead of full-time. Often remote work will be more effective than in-person support. Set clear expectations. Share specific instructions, deadlines, and goals up front. Have regular check-ins that keep things on track without micromanaging. Then be sure to scale strategically. Add hours or specialized VAs as your business grows, like for data analysis or for marketing. This approach lets you experiment without the risk, and data backs it. 85% of companies report productivity gains after hiring VAs per a 2023 Medium article. The myth that you need a full-time VA can hold you back from getting the help that you need. As I've seen building Alpine Virtual, starting with 10, maybe 20 hours per week and focusing on the high ROI tasks and scaling strategically can save you time, cut costs, and fuel growth without the stress of a full-time hire. So delegate smart, not everything. Try that time audit this week and spot tasks that you could offload. Drop a comment below. What's one task that you would love to hand off to a VA? And if this resonated, please subscribe for more in our VA Myth series to help debunk the noise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Until then, focus on what moves your business forward and let a VA handle the rest.